Guys, let me tell you something. The Void Trader has returned. I'm technically a bit late making this video, and this isn't even the normal Void Trader day, okay? I'm going to explain to you why, explain to you what he will have, we'll go over what he has, actually show you guys, and then we will get some Ducat as per usual. Okay, so iOS basically couldn't do much of anything, right? There was some kind of bug or something. I don't know the full details. Well, they missed Void Trader. So the DE was like, hey, let's just have Void Trader be a repeat. So this is Void Trader from last week, this week. Repeat, rerun, whatever you want to call it. But it doesn't matter when I see what he has nonetheless. So with that said, let's get to it. He is located in Mercury as his symbols right here. So you'll go to Mercury, go to the relay, and then he will be there. Okay, let's see what he has to offer. And just like normal, he'll be here for the normal time span of time. But if you were able to log on last week, you will have the same exact things, nothing new. Okay, so you know how sometimes you guys are like, oh, he never has anything new, which I feel that. I honestly do. Well, this time he literally has nothing new if you were able to log on. Okay, so here we go. We have the Lloyd Faloof Community Clem Comic Glyph 1999 Drippy Glyph. I made like a little low-key rant about Clippy, Drippy, Clippy from 1999, 1990s and whatnot last week and what have you. Then we have Primed, Smite Infested. These are just basically the Bane mods, but for your melee weapons. Then Collision, Force, Primed Heated Charge. Technically, these mods are tradable, so if you're keen on trading mods, I guess you could pick up a couple more, but if I'm being honest between you and me, I haven't visited Trade Chat that much, so I don't really, yeah. What's funny is the Void Surplus is available again, so hey, another week of Void Surplus, am I right? Or am I right? Okay, Primed Expel Grenier, Primed Heated Charge, Primed Redirection, Primed Stabilizer, the blue stabilizers. If you guys get a reference, let me know. And then we have Primed Flow, Pyrus Sagatra, Prova Vandal, Prisma Door Cleaver, Machete Wraith, Kater Atmos Earpiece, Nexus Gene Masking Kit, Orkin Tower Extraction Scene, Tigress Exodus Skin, Mesa Immortal Skin, Desert Skate Faloof, Noggle Statue, Fast Faloof, the shoulder plate, chest plate, leg plate, class of 10-0, of course, Void Trader palette, color palette. You will get to keep that color palette, keep in mind. So, yeah, that's cool. The fighter decoration, and then we have the Arcwing skin. We have this crew suit. I believe I did pick up some of this stuff the other day, but I didn't need it this time around. And then we have Primed Deadly Efficiency. Axie M5 that dropped the Mangus, or whatever it's called. Then we have the eye glyph thingy, Sands of Anaris blueprint, because this is how you get Anaris, and Fey Path Infirmary. Now, if you had Anaris Prime equipped, he'd have like an extra beacon here. Okay. When I do this again, we did this last week, but this is a legit visit, so we legit get to do this again. Ooh, a credit booster. Don't mind if I do. Hoo hoo hoo. Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the segment. I actually do have some stuff to sell this time. Yeah, because I've been farming. Yeah. Okay, they changed this, right? I mean, this looks different than it did before, right? We aren't selling any of those. Because I don't like selling stuff I already don't have built yet until I build it, if that makes sense. Even if it doesn't make sense, that's just what I do. And I know some of you guys are low-key cringing because of the fact that some of the things are probably worth some platinum or whatnot, but I don't really mess around in trade chat. Okay, I have a fun story about that, guys. Okay. So, I used to go to trade chat every now and then, right? There was this one mod I got, right? It was worth 300 platinum, but I only wanted enough platinum to make my platinums an even number at the time. So, like an even round number. So I went into trade chat. I was like, oh, I'll sell this for 6 platinum. So then someone messaged me, because some people thought it was a joke, but one person was brave enough to message me, and then it turned out not to be a joke. I did trade it to them. They said, oh, wow, thanks, because, they were still shocked. And then later on, like not even 5 minutes later, I get another message from some lunatic in trade chat saying, you're breaking the trade economy. And they weren't joking. They were serious. It wasn't like the, haha, you're breaking the trade economy type thing. No, they were serious. They were like, you're messing up the foundation in which we have built to know the existence of with trade chat. And it's like, are you okay, dude? Are you okay? But yeah, I thought I'd share that story with you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And with that said, I'm going to sell these items. And I don't even know how many of you guys heard that story. How many of you guys do stay for like the afterwards Ducat Kiosk conversation I have with you guys, whatnot? Let me know. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.